Hi guys, look at that beauty. I'm in a place called Lucky Peak Reservoir area, and I'm at Foote Park Interpretive Center. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys some really cool stuff about a book writer that lived out here. She lived right over here, and I'm going to show you where her house was and some of her illustrations and drawings from the house that she put in her books. And also her husband, he was quite the artist as well, but his artistry was in designing dams. He designed one of our most important dams here. So I'm going to show you that as well. I'll show you the Interpretive Center is basically for both of them. So it's called the Foote Interpretive Center, and it's Arthur Foote and Mary Foote. So let's go take a look. It's a beautiful morning out here, guys. They have a bunch of different unique plants off the path, and they put like a little label by them. Cushion buckwheat. That's kind of cool looking. Huh. Then this one over here, sulfur buckwheat. Interesting. I wonder if this is what I think it is. Is this sage? Shaggy fleabane. That's that. No, I don't think that's sage. I'll show you guys some sage. Maybe that is sage. I don't know. Let me smell it. Yeah, that's sage. It's just wet. Wet from the dew. So I was like, I'm so used to sage being dry. Best stuff to burn, though, in your home to get out all the negative energy. I use it all the time. I just clip me off a piece and burn it. All right, guys. Picnic table there. Arthur Foote's legacy. It's funny because his name was Arthur, but she was the author. Mary was the author. Arthur Foote's legacy, a river of opportunity. The Treasure Valley prospered because of Arthur's vision to build a canal system, including a diversion dam. Even though he was not able to complete the canal due to financial difficulties, his dream was finally realized when the U.S. government, through the Reclamation Act of 1902, acquired the project. Cool. Too bad it was after he died, though, so. Anyways, plants that may have grown at this home in 1885 to 1889. That's awesome. Basin big sagebrush. There it is. Yeah, that is sage. I was right. Like I said, it just looks wet right now. But all kinds of cool exotic plants through here that you don't normally see. Well, you probably do, but you just don't know the names of them. Squirrel tail grass. Interesting. Western yarrow. Alright, I'll quit boring you guys with these plants. Let's look over here. Look at this view, guys. This was the view of basically their front door. Can you imagine that your view every morning? Gorgeous. Little place to sit down. Little Fred Flintstone type of bench. What's this? How did the Footes get to Boise? Let's find out. As you gaze across the river, try to imagine how the Footes lived at this site in the 1880s. Arthur built a remarkable home, but this remote location presented many challenges. Boise City was their lifeline. The Foote's family access to needed supplies and mail was 10 miles from this home site. Twice a week they collected mail with news from family and friends in the East. Interesting. Choices, choices. 3 ways, 3 challenging ways to town. Horseback trail, narrow road up the hill, or better would be wagon road. This is what the house looked like, guys. This is an old photo of the house. I'll show you the remains here in a minute. It was like a stone house built out of stone. It was even called the Foote Stone House, as viewed from the river. This is Mary and her children out front beside the boat used for crossing. This was the Foote's Bridge. Would you like to walk across this? Wow. Yeah, because their house is definitely across the river. Because the highway's over there, guys. So you have to cross a huge... I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's a dam, basically. It's what holds up the reservoir. And it's, you drive across the dam to get over here. But look at that beauty. There's a park over here across the river called Discovery Park. That's how I learned about this over here, is they actually have some pillars over there that talk about it, some history markers. And I looked across the river and was like, wow, I'm gonna drive over there. That was a few years ago. I come here often because it's just so peaceful. I can see why Mary would love to sit here and write books. The Canyon Window. That's Mary. This was actually one of her illustrations in her book. Look through the window. You will see the scene that Mary illustration captured for her novel, The Trojan Valley. Locate the notch where the river disappears. This was the landmark Mary recreated her in her drawing. Alright, let's look at the drawing first. Alright, the notch where the river ends would be like the second one. It's right in the middle of the second one on the bottom right. So let's find out. Here's a recreation of the window, guys. As if you're peering out the window. Okay, so the second one from the right, her illustration would have been down like this. About right there. Actually, let's see, there's 4 here. Yep, there's 4 there too. Okay, I see. Isn't that cool, guys, how they did that? Makes you think you're peering out the window. That was her view. Mary Halleck Foote was her name. 1847 to 1938. Illustrator, author, and Boise legend. This is what she looked like, guys. Very beautiful. Here, I'll get my shadow out of the way. Look. That's funny. I don't know what else to do. But anyways. Oops. That's what she looked like. Some more of the illustrations from her book. Laying out on the deck, that's neat. Here's a list of her books. All right, guys, let's go walk over to where the house was. All right, this talks about the stone house. Of all our wild nest building, this was the wildest and the most improvident and the hardest to leave. Oh, wow. She loved it here. That was the house, guys. You can even see them. Look at that. That's probably Mary on the left. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll say. But look at that. The house was 13 meters square. The basalt stones of the main floor were 2 feet thick to insulate the home from the extreme temperatures of both summer and winter in the canyon. The home had 3 brick chimneys, capped with tall metal stacks. Yeah, you can see that. Here was the floor plan. The main floor consisted of a parlor, a dining room, a kitchen, a sitting room, and an office. All these rooms had low ceilings, long casement windows, and a deep window seats. That's neat. I like window seats. Oregon pine flooring and wainscoting, gray plaster walls, sage green painted woodwork, and built-in furniture. Interesting, built-in furniture. The family added Linton watercolors, a Titan painting, Kensington rugs, and green Madras curtains. I don't know what a lot of that stuff is. I'm sure it was popular at the time. But I bet you that place was so beautiful on the inside, with all the way those things sound. They sound so intricate and beautiful. The pretty girls in the West. Wow, you can tell that was right on their front porch. This is Mary with her son, Arthur, obviously named after the dad, and daughter Betty. Circa 1886, wow. Here's another of her illustrations. Children at supper. Oh, neat. Okay, so this right here, those things that I said I didn't know what they were, this kind of shows an illustration of what some of those were and what they would look like. The Kensington rugs and the watercolors. Very neat. All right, so let's see what the house looks like, how it looks now. Right there, guys. It's literally just a pile of rubble and stone behind this fence. I'll get a little bit closer. Just want to scan it and give you a view of it first. That's where it's at, right there. A big, beautiful stone house. You'd never know it. Honestly, it looks like, without this fence here, it literally looks like just some stones. You'd never know, and it just goes to show that when you're out in the woods or anywhere, you never know what once stood there. What looks like just rocks. Looks like this hole right here could have been part of maybe a basement. That's just my guess. But yeah, look at that. You'd never know that this was a big, beautiful stone house quite a while ago. 150 years ago at least. I'm not doing the math right now, but I know it was a while ago. Crazy, huh, guys? So I'll turn around and we'll see the real view that was right from her front porch. Right now I'm just going to scan the house one more time from this direction. We'll go over on the other side here in a minute. I'm going to scan back. Okay, so this would have been the view from the front porch. Boom. Boom. Sorry guys, my Zoom was acting a little weird there. Either that or I'm weird. Probably me. Actually, I know I'm weird. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you the other side from the other side of the house. So here it is from this angle. You can see a little bit more lumps in the ground and things like that. You know, where things probably used to be. Just rubble now. Very interesting though. I love history. Alright guys, I want to show you something cool that's over here. It's water spouting out from the dam. It happens once a year, maybe twice a year, but I think it's just once a year. I have to do my research. But it's cool when I drive by here, I like to stop and look at it. And I usually look at it from the highway over there, or from the park that I was telling you about. But now, I'm kind of up here by this stone house, and I noticed that I'm kind of up here on the ridge above it. So I'm going to show you the view from up here. Let's walk down there. Look how fast that water comes out, guys. That's crazy. Look at that. And sometimes they're both open and it comes out of both of them. Here's another angle of the house. You can see a little bit more of, you know, that there was something there, possibly. Still looks just like hills and rocks. But that's how history is, you know, very interesting. You never know wherever you're looking what used to be there. This used to be somebody's dream home. A famous author and a wonderful, I guess, engineer that engineered the dam. So anyways, that's going to do it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.